Greetings, Hyperdrive Stats Broadcast. Alright, we just did the mentorship. I was going to upload just the audio, but it's taking longer than I thought it would be, so I'll try to upload it some Wednesday is probably a good day for it. So, alright, greetings. Going to continue with Mother Earth. Not sure how well that's going to go with some, but that's just tough. Okay, so there's different ways of looking at Mother Earth energies I've been picking up. I got another interpretation from another source. It didn't come from me, but what I got from the planets are, planets, I say all the planets here in our universe is assisting in our growth, obviously, right? But yeah, this is technically where it's all. I mean, it's a more complicated role than most. And so yeah, we're going to get more. I don't know if you however you want to look at it. This is where it's all happening, but you can say it's been where it's always been happening. It's always been a different type of planet than other worlds, obviously, because we're not really connecting to anybody else. Not in the physical. And I was told about this another interpretation, which makes sense. Mother Earth got kind of kicked out of the universe. You can say she married God or Prime Creator, whatever it is. And you notice how he's not exactly loved and feared. So you can say we got. Obviously, there's different interpretations of it, but we got kicked out of the universe, you could say. And now we're reconnecting to it slowly. Yeah, it's just like she's not part of the dinner party. She's not part of the old standards. She wants something different. Not that she's all dark. No, she has darkness like anybody else, but she's just a different energy than what you would normally see. So, so here we are. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but yeah, people here we're going through what she's going through. Like relationship energies aren't always the best, or food isn't always the best. We're not always treating each other well, and she's not treated well by them, but she's probably not being so nice to the other planets either. Yeah, it just seems like gods that are connecting to other worlds. See of other planets as people, if you want to interpret it that way, or as energy, and they're just not always getting along with each other. So, it's just another way of looking at it. Anyway, that's one interpretation. I imagine there's a dozen others, but it does feel like she did got kicked out, and will have us incarnate to, help us all find balance. So, her find balance, we all find balance. So, she could be a little bit sassy, is what I'm getting from that. Let's see. She knows her own rules. She breaks her own rules, but a lot of beings in the universe don't care for her ways. So she's like think of her like she just left the family. Yeah, she found a ghetto where we're at to live her life and have her children. I feel like Venus and Mars is connected to that, and have her children in peace and not be bothered by the rest of the universe and her family. That's what I just got. So whatever you feel on that. Why not, right? Sure, why not? Want an alternative view? There, you just got one. Probably not the first place you've heard that either. This is ivantoe.com. We're at private sessions. We're at channel. Google Hangout, Zoom, and channeling by phone. Yeah, for questions, I'm still on like June 4th. For some on June 8th. Getting there. Same situation here. Other channelers and healers I do recommend: Social Network, Rabbit, and dating site seems to be doing pretty good. So, alright, blessings. Thank you for your support. So, alright. Okay, alright, blessings. Alright, we're going to do Connect to the 1000th Dimension. It's a new energy. Yeah, for the mentorship, it did Merlin. So we connect to 1000th Dimension. It might go higher than that. I feel like the 1000th Dimension give you some different insight. The Dimension of the Gods. So, something like that. So, alright, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. I am Hector from the 1000th Dimension. Greetings, your. We don't want to say your. Well, your Mother Earth is a rebel. So is your God energy here. You can say it took the baby and ran. I mean, it took knowledge, the planet energies, and took it somewhere else. I mean, it could have been somewhere else in your universe, and it would have been a different type of world. She wanted it the way she wanted it. And so now you are here instead of somewhere else. In the Pleiades, whatever it might be, other part of your universe. It's just, she chose your location to know more about yourselves. It's kind of like, yeah, the drug addict part of the universe, the harder place to learn, but it was just an easier place to raise her children, your planet, your people, through her energy. So, meaning she had a plan, and it did not work with the rest of the universe. So you could say, I wouldn't say the rest of the universe turned their backs on her, but it sort of kind of did. They didn't want that type of energy around them. Energy of this planet brought out, as you see, a lot of reptilian vibrations into your universe. You can say this planet really took it to the next level of another layer of reptilian experience. As you know, in your DNA, society, how lost it is. Reptilians get lost too. Reptilians are usually quarantined from other worlds. You can say she wanted to be just like them, to learn from their vibrations. Not exactly from the dark, but to learn from their ways. It comes with light and dark. You can't just pick one. But basically learn from the reptilian agendas. Because that's where she felt that's where she needed to improve upon. And much of your universe rejected that experience. So that was, she had to go somewhere where she would be accepted. And here you are. So many of you feel out of ordinary. And many of those soul, energies that rejected this planet are here right now. Some are trying to control it, some are lost. Some feel like this is a necessary world for them. It basically brings out a new DNA within the soul, within your creation. It brings out a new creation force that has not been seen before. It's not just reptilian, but it's a mixture. It's like any type of recipe. It just creates something new. It's just the recipe was there. It's not just reptilian, though. It is many things. So when you look at it from a galactic level, everything she did made sense. Now, yeah, she was in charge of all this. She made the rules. And you realize it's going to be difficult, just like raising any child in a ghetto area of the universe, you could say. But you'd be surprised a hardship, neighborhood can bring out some of the best souls ever. Your leaders, a new vibration, never. So she is. So yeah, and she kind of wanted to. Some of you are. She wanted to disconnect from the universe, too. It wasn't just that she got kicked out. She didn't want anything to do with them either. So this is why the ascension is not happening as fast. You're learning through the vibrations of what you are. The more you learn about yourself, your 4D energies will get stronger. Most of humanity rejects it because they don't ever connect with nature. Of course not. But you're still building up a new vibration. Even if humanity, for the most part, does not believe in any of this, it doesn't matter. Many of you know who you are, and that's what matters. As long as you know who you are, what direction you're going, or have some idea, that vibration is stronger than anyone that's lost on this planet. It does assist those that are disconnected. It does bring in better health care, better direction. Yeah, some worlds think this world's a virus. Technically it is. It's a creative virus. It brings out new vibrations on all worlds. As many of you incarnate in other planets, you're never the same again after you leave this place. No matter what. You can have a failed life. You're still different. Many feel yes. Many are afraid to grow, so they fail. They're just this is actually more rare than it's common but rare. But once again, your direction is to speed this Earth up in a new energy field, and other planets will follow. You might we see as your Earth shifts, scientists will say other planets are starting to look different. Their cars are shifting. So you're looking at seeing things differently. You can say your Mother Earth is kind of a gangster, but not in a traditional sense. She's one that she knows what she wants. It's like a cook that knows, has a certain, as they say, recipe that's kind of like forbidden. And she did take I wouldn't say she took it, but there are kind of forbidden energies here, meaning that beings that said they'd never, ever, ever connect to this world instantly came here. You can say in secret to assist with seeding this earth. There's a lot of secrets here, of course. Eventually, those will be once you heal the secrets, you're no longer in the third dimension. So, there's another being here. Greetings. I am Gideon from the millionth dimension. Your earth power is, yes, of a sorcery energy. It is, you have a wizard staff. Your earth's power is at the top of a wizard's path, of a staff. It's at the top of it. The globe. Even your crystal ball, yes, has an earth-like energy. It's not like it's more of a higher dimensional vibration there. Connect to the higher realms, the higher dimensional versions of this earth that are in the millionth dimension right now that are assisting you at this moment. This is still the forbidden planet. It's also a ghost planet. I mean, it's a planet that does move around the universe, not causing problems, but it can be seen as one that does bring new energies to different places. It can disappear, as you have had stories of worlds coming towards yours to demolish it. Your world has done the same, but not to demolish it, to bring in a new vibration. This world does move in the higher dimensions. all the time. And you're feeling this. The other parallel Earths is going to start to open up to you. It's going to become more clear. Instead of on the television, but in your minds. Some are already occurring at this moment. Your medieval world was basically a reset. From your Roman times, the corruption of the Romans, your basically higher vibrational Atlanteans that are controlling society lost their power and went back into Mother Earth's energy. So you had a dark age of resetting with your Agartha. Figure out your ways, figure out your direction. Was this it? Was this the end of your planet? Or was it a continuation? It wasn't really that clear at the time. You basically rejoined with Mother Earth. Yes, it was not exactly an easy time to be alive, but it never is when you're a rebel planet. This world has also been stolen several times too in the higher realms. Hijacked. As it has been hijacked here. When you feel like certain alien beings are controlling society. What happens in the higher realms also, which allows it to happen in your reality. As it is lost, even Mother Earth can get unaware of what's happening here. It's like, how did he get here? Or she, or whatever it might be. Also, World War II is a reset of an agreement with the higher realms to bring in new technologies. With Mother Earth, with the aliens. To allow you basically to... and basically she kind of, depending on who you're talking to, she kind of gave power to the aliens to do as they must to bring in a new age. And now here you are. Now you're here to heal this darkness. The Nazi group does have a positive side. You're bringing that in. Yes, there's a dark side of it, but you kind of need your dark side to set the stage to bring in the light. To bring more of your pharmacy, your big pharma is more positive with that. As it will find balance. The darkness is kind of setting the stage. Humans are used to it. It eases itself in quietly. But over time, you're going to change that vibration altogether. It's time for you to have a new age here. On multiple levels. When that occur is, once again, up to you, of course. You're more connected here than you might realize. There is a witch energy. There's a white witch, there's a black witch, there's everybody. Once again, your planet moves. It might not move in this reality, but it moves in others, for sure. Every day. Why? Is because it's always connected to new energies, new experiences. Brings those experiences here. How do you think it gets the Palladians here and the Syrians? It just visits them in the higher realms. They're not always aware in the fourth dimension. No, they know something happened, but they don't understand it. Even the Palladians and the Syrians and etc. All of them are just as sometimes blocked as you are here. They can see the fourth dimension, but they can't see higher than that. Fifth dimension can't always see anything beyond their own dimension. Depends on where you are. So you're bringing a new game plan to your reality. Yes, Mother Earth here is, yes, a creator being on multiple levels. Not just bringing children into this earth through a hardship of that. Now you're making that easy. Well, they didn't make it easy, the beings that in your universe. So of course childbearing is not going to be easy here. Or anything's going to be easy. Because higher dimensional beings are always connecting to this earth to bring it to a higher dimension when it's not ready yet. Some beings incarnate here, higher dimensional knowledge, can't handle this place. I'm here to save the world, change it, and they can't handle it, and some of them do go. Jordan Peterson's one of them. Some of your intellectuals are here to change the world, change it, and their minds just don't work anymore. It's all on how you do it. You can through science, like Einstein did, and keep your sanity, because he did keep his sanity. Not all did. Oppenheimer, that brought a bomb to your planet, which much regret, but he's done it before since it's the first time. he's part of the reset also. As you said, bring whatever you can to change things. Of course, he was aware but unaware of what he was getting himself into. But much regret does grow the soul too. There's another energy here, so blessings to you. Greetings to you. We are the Warrens. Yes, the formation of humanity was a rebel energy too. To have humans on this planet, as that was Mother Earth's plan from the beginning. Not all alien beings were aware of that. To bring a human energy here that was against the rules of other planets. Meaning some planets have had enough of humans in your form. Because of the trouble some of them have caused. Like the reptilians they could not stop, but the humans they felt they could. But then you combine it with reptilian, you think, yeah, that was her plan, to add human and reptilian, or feline and reptilian, combine them together. And many planets did not care much for that, or your hierarchy. So here you are today. Still going through a war within yourself, because it has to do with the collectives that you're connected to. Many of you have found peace, but not everyone. See, in this confusion, this is what makes the lower astral so easy to connect to your planet, to cause trouble, to trickster it. Because you're in a war within yourself that you don't even know it's even there. You're not told about it. So your DNA can split in half. Reptilian, feline, Arcturian, Syrian. But it can split exactly down the center. Where it's like taking diamond energies that are forbidden DNA, and combining it together. The reason we say have the split, because someone to split you apart. Put it back into a reptilian energy, or a feline, whoever wins. Where it is no longer the human. Some beings want the humans to be extinct altogether. Your form of it. No matter, it's like they'll let the ones around continue, but yours, some beings don't want nothing to do with it. So this is like a scientific experiment. You can say it's from hell, but not necessarily. It is a bold experiment to take you to it. As you are going into space, once you go to Mars, your DNA was a pioneered moment that many beings either wanted it for themselves or wanted to wipe it out together. This is why, mass death is always being heard. They don't want you on this planet, or under their control. Many of you are not under their control, so of course they want to threaten to wipe. They can't do any of these. They can't wipe you out. They can't control you. They can't wipe you out. As much as they try. They are your elite, but these are elites from other planets that wanted nothing to do with this planet to be created or to ascend to where it's at today. You're always ascending. There is a partition of descension, but you're always ascending. As many of you, as you continue on, life every day is an ascension process. Yes, you can be burning things down, but it's still part of the ascension process. It might be a lower vibration of ascension, but still part of the ascension process. Where you are going is basically knowing more about yourselves. You're here to unmask yourselves. Unmask your reality. Not the easiest one, is it? You're not always aware of the galactic connections. Of course not. That's good. That keeps you in the prison. The prison of not knowing. The lack of understanding. Your race is forbidden in this universe. Your race with this type of DNA is forbidden. Now, some beings might say they don't care about your world. That's just saying that because you're so much different than them. Obviously, they're going to say those things. But this is a forbidden species of human. DNA that is looked down upon by many beings. Now, there's other groups that are just want to see more from you, but others want to sabotage you. Mostly for they want it for themselves, but they don't even understand it once they have it. They don't know how to expand the soul as you have. They don't know how to do it. To create a world to expand the soul, to teach it the way this world has, cannot be duplicated. It has not been duplicated. Yes, might be harder worlds, but you still can't duplicate this process that your world has. It's like you have a secret sauce, but you can't duplicate it. Some have tried, it's never the same. That's why some of you wish you're on another planet and all that, because some beings are here telling you to get off this planet. Some of you are feeling, oh, I just can't wait to get off this world. Well, yeah, these are the beings trying to control your planet. Of course, don't you want to go to that nice, sparkly planet over there? It's so much better than this one. Of course, they're going to constantly put that out there. They don't want you to enjoy it here. They want you off. So as soon as you clear that voice out, because then you start to see their mysteries, their secrets of why they're doing what they're doing. They can't win here as long as you don't give in to their point of view. Yeah, now who is they are an enormous amount of other beings. Not just one, not just two. They just keep putting thoughts out there. Don't you want to go to this paradise world? Doesn't that look nice over there? Doesn't the moon look better than this world? Don't you want to exit out? It's all about getting you off this planet. Of course, when a baby's born, baby's crying, it's like, great. Now all I'm going to do is fight everybody to stay here. So, when you reverse it is mostly reptilian energy, but it's not all reptilian energy trying to kick it. It's not Agarthian beings either. It is an alien force that doesn't want to make itself known. Let you figure out who that is. There's an assortment of beings. Just as name one or two is not going to do it justice. There's assortment. And they walk around and say, don't you want to be somewhere else? Just minding their own business. They say it like it's no big deal. But it is a big deal. They say it so nonchalantly. As you cast them off this planet, because they don't belong here, you start to see your planet more clearly. And the manipulations on many levels eventually heal. Eventually. Yes, the truth is not an easy place to be. It can be very hurtful. Because you see the wounds of your planet, of yourself, of the beings that are angry that you're here. Yeah, they say truth sets you free. Truth can be a heavy vibration. As some of you know. As you awaken, it's like, oh man, really? As you awaken even more and remove these trickster energies, you have a different vibration here, don't you? Blessings to you and your experience here. Blessings to you always.